What's up, guys? I'm back like I never left. In this video, we're going to be talking about the top 2 stocks that we need to be watching out for. These are the companies that Ark Invest is getting involved in. We're going to go over exactly what is the ideal price when you get involved in it, what is the huge potential that these companies have for the future. So I'm also going to be doing a quick stock market recap, and we have a lot of important economic reports that can affect the stock market for tomorrow. So I'm going to go over that too. So make sure you stay tuned. Now let's get right into the video. Before we get into the video, I appreciate if you can hit the like button. If you have any questions or any comments, make sure you drop in the comment section below. So the first company that we're going to be talking about is going to be Palantir. Now this company, I've been talking about this company for a while now, when the stock was actually trading below $10 right around over here, when Ark Invest, started to get involved in the company. But, they started to initiate a position over here. Now they are definitely adding to their position. They have more than 1 million shares. Initially when we talked about it, it was below 100,000. So the ETF that Ark Invest holds, Palantir, is in the Ark Next Generation Internet ETF. So the position that Palantir is sitting at right now is 49, and they own more than 1 million shares right around over here, as you can see. So the most important thing you want to be looking at, of course, exactly is what is the potential for this company for the growth. We talked about it in detail in the past videos, what this company does. They have a lot of governmental contracts. They work with the government. So there's definitely huge potential for growth, but unfortunately the company's still not profitable. And a few days ago, Morgan Stanley came out and downgraded the stock to the downside. But as you can see, the stock just continues to go up. They've been making new 52-week highs, hitting all-time highs for the past few days in a row. So that's fantastic. There's been a lot of momentum for this stock. And if you want to get involved in this company right now, if you want to get involved in it for the long term, there's definitely huge potential for growth in this company. So that is ideal. But if you're somebody that wants to get involved for a real quick trade, this was an opportunity to get involved in it. When we first initially talked about it at $9, there were a lot of catalysts that could have spiked the stock up higher. Ark Invest getting involved in it, and also their earnings reports are also coming up over here. And there could be potential upgrades and downgrades after the earnings reports that we talked about. But unfortunately, the stock got downgraded, but still no one really cares, but investors really see the potential for Palantir for the future. That's why you're seeing the stock making 52-week highs every single day for the past few days. So let me know in the comment section below if you took advantage of it when we talked about it around like $9 and $10. So now let's talk about the second company that Ark Invest got involved in, and this company is ticker symbol LGVW. This is a SPAC company, Longview Acquisitions. Now, this company is going to be taking and doing a merger with Butterfly. We're going to go over in detail, talk about exactly what this company do. We have the CEO of Longview and also the founder of Butterfly. This is a revolutionary company that's in the medical field. We're going to watch a video talking about exactly what makes this company special. But first, before we watch that video, let's talk about how many shares Ark Invest bought a few days ago. So the ETF that they hold, this specific company, is in the Ark Genomic Revolution ETF, which is the Ark G ETF, and it's currently sitting at number 45, and they own 490,000 shares, close to that. So we're going to go over to talk about exactly what this company is all about. We're going to hear from the CEO and also the company they're going to be doing merging with. We're going to be looking at the technology and why they decided to take this company public. So let's check out that video.
Butterfly Networks announced they will be going public via a SPAC. This is sponsored by Glenview Capital Management. It is a deal giving the handheld ultrasound maker, that's what they do, a valuation of about $1.5 billion. Joining us now is Larry Robbins of Glenview Capital and Dr. Jonathan Rothberg, the founder of Butterfly Network, which we should mention was on CNBC's Disruptor 50 list this year. And Mr. Rothberg, Dr. Rothberg, I've read a good amount about you in the last day trying to get ready for this. You have to put it nicely, a very successful career with a lot of different companies, whether it's 454 Life Sciences and gene sequencing with Ion Torrent and Ford Catalyzer, and now this, and COVID tests you can take at home, which we want to talk to you about. Given all that, Larry Robbins is an impressive guy, but you would have had a lot of options here, I would think. Why do a SPAC?
I have been lucky. I've been at these forks in histories. I've been able to put other things on a chip, DNA sequencing. But the key thing is to own the fork in history you create. Larry Robbins is the person and partner I need to make sure our probe goes to the 3/4 of the world that has no access to medical imaging and is easier to use for the rest of the world. So Larry's the perfect partner because now we can have the resources and the help to make sure 40 million doctors around the world have access to a window into the human body.
Well, all right. He's the perfect partner. Why?
He's a perfect partner because I have a personality that motivates scientists to do things that have never been done before. Larry's the perfect partner because he spent the last 30 years investing in healthcare and helping companies achieve their objectives. And I need that complement. It's great to be a dreamer, but we have to deliver our probes. As I'm speaking to you, we have 30,000 of them out there, many of them helping COVID patients. Now we need to get them to the 40 million healthcare practitioners that wear a stethoscope. And Larry, again, knows the market, knows our customers, and we can go from selling to individual doctors in 20 websites around the world to healthcare systems, and ultimately, of course, to the home.
Well, Larry, that was kind of a nice introduction. Obviously, I know you well, as our viewers probably know, all the years you've been coming on with us as well. But we all know you in many ways as a value investor. This is not that, Larry. Why the diversion here, and why do a SPAC with Dr. Rothberg?
Appreciate the question. First of all, we all do want to acknowledge and give a shout out to the healthcare professionals who've been in a battle for the last 9 months battling COVID. We know, watching your show this morning, that you're acutely aware there's many more months in the battle, but we appreciate it. You're also right in saying that for the last 20 years, our primary specialty at Glenview has been on the healthcare services side, connecting with providers, with distributors, and with payers. And in fact, those three communities are going to be instrumental in becoming collaborators and partners with Butterfly as it fuels their growth. One of the reasons why companies might think about doing a SPAC merger rather than an IPO is that they would be looking to have a partnership, not just capital. So a SPAC merger, particularly the one that we've done here today, merging Longview with Butterfly, is about capital, but it's also about connectivity to the customer base, as well as collaboration as we drive the company forward and drive adoption.
Well, tell me, Larry, actually, let me jump in. So what does that mean? What are you going to do as Larry Robbins running a hedge fund that Dr. Rothberg wouldn't otherwise be able to do?
Well, first of all, I think you see it in our pipe round. So not only is there $414 million coming from the Longview Trust that will be invested behind Butterfly's tremendous technology, but also there was a $175 million pipe. And unlike most pipes that are purely financial, it included institutions like UPMC, the thought-leading institution in Pittsburgh, a highly respected academic institution that is both payer and provider. It included Tenet Healthcare, which, as you know, we've been a large shareholder in since 2012, and for the last 3 years has been under new management that's had tremendous clinical advances in both their acute hospital as well as in their specialty care and their surgery centers. And bringing companies like that to the table, offering true partnerships and connectivity, that is what is going to be necessary, because this is a story about a product that has tremendous clinical benefit. And that needs to be done in partnership with large health systems, because that's where you can affect more lives and help more patients.
As you saw from the video, the company definitely have potential for the future, especially for countries that do not have the ultrasound. It's really expensive, like countries like in Africa and Asia. They can definitely use this product. Of course, also in the US too, they can definitely use the product too. This is a revolutionary, very disruptive technology. And also, Bill Gates has also invested in this company for Butterfly, so that is really fantastic to see. So if you believe in the medical field, the revolutionary technology that this company has, definitely give it a try and do more research before you get involved in it. But if you want to get involved in it right now, the stock is high, of course, but for the long term, I believe this stock definitely has potential to go. But the stock ran up significantly to the upside. If the stock goes to the downside, you can definitely average down if it goes below. But getting involved in it right now with your full buying power might not be ideal. But of course, you can just average down. If it goes up, you can add to your position. So that is one of the things that you can definitely do. So now let's talk about exactly what happened to the stock market today. So today was an historic day. The Dow Jones Industrials hit 30,000. So that was fantastic. As you can see, look at all the stocks just going up. Microsoft, Apple, financial stocks, energy stocks, industrials, like everything except, some few medical device companies in the healthcare sector just went down a little bit. That's fantastic to see. And we also have this positive news that have been coming out of all these COVID vaccines. In the last 3 weeks consecutively, we had positive news about a vaccine company coming out and saying that they have a very good potential candidate that can definitely help fight the COVID virus. So we have, of course, for Pfizer, they filed an expedited FDA approval for the drug, so that can potentially be available in December, the results. So we were able to see if that gets approved really quickly. That can potentially help. So that can potentially help the stock market to go higher. But of course, tomorrow we have important economic reports like the job reports coming out that can significantly affect this entire momentum to the upside. So either it's going to help it or it can potentially drag the stock market to the downside. So we have at 8:30 a.m. we got the initial jobless claims for the regular state program. Let's say that's going to be for the period of November 21st. The previous was 742. The median forecast is 720. At 8:30 a.m. we also have initial jobless claims for federal and state. It's going to be for the period November 21st. The previous was 1.6 million. Also, 8:30 a.m. we got the continuous jobless claims for the regular state. It's going to be for the period of November 14 week, and the previous was 6.37 million. Also, 8:30 a.m. we got the initial jobless claims for the period of November 7. The previous was 20.32. This is for the federal and state. And also for 8:30 a.m. we got the gross domestic product, and this is going to be for Q3. The previous was 33.1%. Forecast is 33.5%. And at 8:30 a.m. we got the durable good orders. At 8:30 a.m. we got the core capital good orders. It's going to be for the period of October. The previous was 1%, and the medium forecast is 0.3%. Also, at 8:30 a.m. we got the advanced report and trade in goods. It's going to be for the period of October. The previous was negative 79.4 billion, and the medium forecast is negative 80.0 billion. Also at 10 a.m. we got the new home sales for the period of October. The previous was 959,000. And the median forecast is 980,000. Also at 10 a.m. we got the consumer sentiment index. It's going to be for the period of November. The previous was 77, and the median forecast is 76.8. At 10 a.m. we got the personal income. It's going to be for the period of October. The previous was 0.9%, and the median forecast is negative 0.5%. At 10 a.m. we got the consumer spending, and also 10 a.m. we got the core inflation for the period of October. So this can definitely affect the stock market significantly. All the times that I mentioned are in Eastern Standard Time, so definitely be on the lookout for that. And if you have any questions, any comments, make sure you drop it in the comment section below. And make sure you do more research by the companies that we talked about before getting involved in it. Make sure you manage your risk. If you have any questions, any comments, make sure you drop in the comment section below. If you want to join the Discord chat or support the channel on Patreon or sign up for Webull, you get 4 free stocks. The link's available in the description box. But I catch you guys on tomorrow's video. Let's get it. Have a wonderful day.